Hi everyone, Peter Grade here from the Purple House Wellness Center. In Fort, normally we do this talk in the middle of the day, but we were in a workshop all day, so we're coming to you a little bit later and we want to discuss or have a little bit of a discussion on coronary heart disease.
And there's some fairly shocking stats. In 2021, it was one of the major causes of deaths. It caused 10% of all deaths in Australia, which was 17,300 deaths caused by coronary heart disease.
And this is reflected, by the way, in the same in America and New Zealand. So most, oops, I can hear my cat do something. There is a suspicious sound in the house. All right. So most American and like lifestyles, so Australia and New Zealand, they all usually reflect the same health issues, right? So that makes it very, very interesting. So 1 in 10 people dies from coronary heart disease. This has been a constant already since 2018, so for the last 6 years.
And cholesterol has often got the blame, and we have to demystify the thing about cholesterol, because it's actually what's underneath the cholesterol that is the cause. And
what's that then?
We inflame our arteries, the little arteries particularly. We inflame them with too many sugars, too many high starch carbohydrates, too much fruit sugar, and the seed-based runny oils. Mm-hmm. They cause oxidative stress inside our arteries, and it makes the blood flow turbulent. So along comes a nice piece of cholesterol and puts a nice smooth patch back on, so the blood runs nice and smoothly. Mm-hmm. And we inflame the artery again, and there is cholesterol when an artery is blocked, present in the plaque, but it's not to blame. It's like blaming firemen for the fire. Okay. They block the road. If there's a fire crossing the road, you can't get through because of the fireman. And that's the cholesterol. Yeah. Cholesterol is the myelin sheath, 100% cholesterol around all the nerves in our body. It's the insulating factor for the nerves, so the electricity doesn't short out. So when the electricity shorts out, we get neurological diseases like motor neurone disease. So if we get low in cholesterol, what do we get? We get those neurological diseases. Yeah. So, I'd rather see people prevent inflammation and prevent heart disease that way. Mm-hmm. And think of cholesterol as your friend, because it is, and we need a lot of it, because about 70% of our body is either saturated fat or cholesterol.
And it's also the building block for your hormones. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's one of the best fuel sources we can give our body for the cells to work properly with.
So Pete and I feel that all the cholesterol studies that have been done and the tests and the numbers and all that, it's just a huge distraction. Like, it's telling you to look here, but not at the root cause, right? Not at the real problem. That's also another danger. What we've seen, that our clients come to us and they are taking cholesterol lowering tablets. They've been taking those tablets for a long time, but then they think they're safe, so they can just continue with eating inflammatory foods or having
cereal and bread for breakfast.
Oh well, I guess you could say an unhealthy lifestyle that also includes toxic relationships a lot of the time too, right? Because inside the bloodstream, an emotion is like a chemical in the bloodstream, so there is a whole aspect like that too. So if you want to to be healthy and strong, you need to look at all areas of your life. But your diet is a really, really good start, and also supplementing with magnesium is really, really important. So
there are a few things that will dilate the arteries naturally. And the bile ducts in the liver, so the body can get rid of the waste properly, so it's not creating inflammatory problems in the body. And as Graham said, one is magnesium. That relaxes muscles, and the blood vessels, the 3 layers of muscles, so it relaxes the blood vessels. It makes them dilate. And
your heart's a muscle.
Yep, and taurine is another one that will dilate arteries. Smokers, there was an experiment done with smokers who constrict their blood vessels with nicotinic acid, and they were given 500 milligrams of taurine 3 times a day and continued smoking, and their arteries dilated back up to normal. And the other thing is nitric oxide, which you get from the beet. And nitric oxide and taurine are in a supplement called Beet Flow that we came across in 2009, and it's helped thousands of people,
including ourselves.
And we take it. I still take 4 a day. Since 2009. I'm taking at least 4 capsules a day, and it keeps my bile flow going. I had a familial higher blood pressure probably, but last time I took it, which was a week or a couple of weeks ago, it was 130/80, which is perfect for someone, a 30-year-old.
It's really good. So actually drinking more water too, it's really important. So we've had people who came with dangerously high blood pressure, and they were also severely dehydrated. So they really took action by drinking a lot of water. And the most important water is the first 2 glasses in the morning when you wake up. So you go to the tap or you have your filtered water, and you start drinking the second. Basically, you get up, so you don't forget. 700
to 800 mil, straight down.
And that flushes out your kidneys, and the kidneys, of course, really support your heart health, because when people have heart issues, it usually means they've had kidney issues maybe for a decade already, rumbling around in the background.
And the high blood pressures is caused by the kidneys having to work overtime due to being dehydrated. And hydration and getting the digestion of proteins happening in the digestive system properly prevent all the little red cells sticking together. So it creates a thinner blood to be flowing around your body. And it'll go through the little arteries a lot easier than red cells that are all sticking together. I've been looking at live blood now for how many years?
15 years, I guess.
15, 16 years, and I see the majority of bloods I look at, the red cells are sticking together. And some people, there hasn't been one red cell isolated from another. They've all been joined up in chains. And I've told them to go out and drink a litre of water, and 20 minutes later it's nearly all dispersed. It's amazing to watch.
And it doesn't take long. If you drink a glass of water, it pretty much goes straight through the stomach wall into the bloodstream. Right?
So the other thing to get the proteins digested well is a plant-based enzyme to have with every meal, which I recommend for everyone.
In Omnizyme, we have a really huge range of enzymes, by the way.
And if you do suffer with coronary artery disease or heart disease, then you need to start eating up the little plaque that's started forming inside the artery. So there are some systemic enzymes in the form of serrapeptase, which is in a couple of the enzyme mixes we've got, that'll start eating up those plaques. And
the scar tissue. And
there's a chelation. I'm not sure if you've heard of chelation therapy. It helps clean out all the heavy metals and stuff out of the cardiovascular system. That's EDTA.
That's also very effective.
That's effective at cleaning, giving you a really good, what's it called?
Chelation. So it binds with all the toxins, and then it cleans it out of your body. It ends up in the toilet. So
it's a circulatory system. It really improves the circulation.
So I think this is really important information. So don't be a victim. That's what I was going to say. We share this stuff with you so you can be empowered and make wise decisions, right? All day long, a wise decision is to drink more water, to have your minerals, to supplement with magnesium and beet flow and enzymes, to ground yourself as well, like half an hour a day at least, go out into the garden or
de-stress,
connect with the earth, and have Epsom salt baths, right? So that's also really, really beneficial. So just take really, really good care and look after your body. Your body will reward you for it. So don't wait till your body is broken down. Sorry, I'm talking double Dutch tonight. I've had a busy day. So no, invest in your body now, and your body will actually reward you for it. Like the mind-body connection also gets easier, so you feel more at peace, right? So don't wait till things are at breaking point. But even if they are at breaking point, do reach out to Pity Me, because we can help you. We've helped absolutely thousands of people over the years, as you probably know. And we get people back from the brink, right? So the first thing is to get out of the danger zone, and then usually people get the 4 wheels back on the road. And then you need to maintain that trajectory, right? So your body is amazing because it has the blueprint for perfect health. So it's always comparing, like, oh, where are my cells at today? Maybe I need to be more this or that. So your body is actually doing the hard work.
I also do a what's called a full health analysis or full health audit, and it individualises the things you need to do for you.
That's right, because you're completely different to your neighbour. I'm completely different to Pete, even though we've been together for a long time. We're even starting to look alike. But I mean, often opposites marry, and then of course we've got a big family. We look at all the kids and all the grandkids, and they each have their unique blueprint. So what works for one doesn't work for the other. Yeah. That's absolutely true. So you're unique, so you need a unique approach. And Peter does like 26 chemical tests during a full health analysis or full health audit, which is actually more important than getting your business audited, of course, right? Because you only have one body, right, in this lifetime, so you need to keep that going. I just wanted to say something really important that I heard many years ago. It's like, how do you know that you have inflammation in your body, right? Well, apparently if you wake up in the morning and you feel that some part of your little joints in your fingers are a bit stiff or sore, right? It could be just one finger, your little finger maybe, right? You can't bend it as easy anymore. That means that actually every cell in your body already has inflammation. So you can't have the luxury of thinking, oh, it's just in this little finger, or it's just in the little toe, or it's just in my elbow, or it's just in my shoulder, or just in my knee. That's already an early warning sign, by the way, that every cell of your body is suffering with inflammation. So, and inflammation is the culprit, that's what Peter said. Think of inflammation, the word tells it, inflame. So it means there are flames going on in the body.
And it's at the base, that's at the base of every disease or every label that you can be given.
Cancer is inflammation, autoimmune disease is inflammation.
They are metabolic diseases which are
preventable.
Start at the cellular level. And
they are also recoverable, aren't
they? They certainly are.
Yeah. Okay, so please do come and see us. If you have any questions, give us a ring. The phone number will be in the article. Everything we talked about will be in the little article. Please share it with your loved ones. Share it far and wide, because ignorance isn't bliss. Ignorance, I always say, ignorance is pain and information and suffering, and knowledge, or which is
knowledge is power.
That's right.
And you have to take control of your health.
And then you can inspire others and meet like-minded people, and it really gets you back off the slippery slope into a life of more freedom and possibilities, and everything gets easier and better. Yeah. So that's really what we wish for everyone. Anyway, so if you have any questions, actually there's even like a little 10-step thing in the article that we forgot to talk about, but it's all there.
Even if you just read that, it's a summary of what we've talked about.
So thanks for hanging in there, and for always tuning into our videos and for the feedback that we get. Really, I feel really grateful. Both Peter and I are very grateful and appreciative of our community, and you know, you support us and we like to support you as well. So we're all in this together. All right, thanks everyone.
Have a good week and hope you're enjoying the start of spring in Australia.
Yeah. And or fall in America, as they say. Thanks everyone.
Okay.
See you next week. Bye bye.